Thanks very much. How do you do? Hi, very nice to meet you.
Hi. John.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Michael. How do you do?
I'd like to just ask Felix, who's here off from school, but with permission, to say...
I'm the youth representative for XR, and I wanted to talk about where the youth are coming from with this crisis, and I wanted to start by talking about my climate reality, which is quite a harsh reality, which is the fact that my family, my brother, my friends are going to struggle from this. They're going to go hungry because of this crisis. And that is something that, honestly terrifies me. And this is something the youth across the globe are seeing and feeling. And this is why the youth are acting. And this is why we're in the streets begging for a future.
What you're seeing on the streets is certainly people who finally feel some agency and don't feel that they're powerless and being dragged into a future that can't support them and can't sustain the lives of their children. But when you're reading the science, you watch politics play out in a way which basically ignores physics and denies the truth of the matter, and people are making decisions on your behalf which actively cause harm. And when you realise how tiny we've made this window of opportunity for us to do anything meaningful about this crisis, it's extremely painful.
And I want to start by drilling down a little bit into the figures and feedback we've got from our movement. As Fahana said, we've sort of crowdsourced the demands that we're putting to you today. Overwhelmingly, when we asked what could Michael Gove do today in order to begin meeting our demands in some kind of substantive way, was that DEFRA declare a climate and ecological emergency.
The first thing that I wanted to say is that one of the impressive things about your movement is the way in which it is growing so quickly, and also the way in which, through crowdsourcing and collective decision making, you are seeking to involve the widest range of opinions, animated by the need to act. Government has to operate collectively too, and one of the things that I'm doing along with other colleagues is working out what the correct response is. So I can't make that commitment today, but on a personal basis, I absolutely appreciate, I hope, you'll acknowledge the scale of the challenge that we face.